Welcome to the fifth C in the program, Sail the Seven Seas to Sensational Storytelling. So far you've learned about the first four C's, which are circumstances, characters, conflict, and climax. All four of those lead up to the key moment for the audience, which is the change in the characters. Without this step, your audiences are not going to be emotionally connected to your story, and chances are they're not going to act on your message. This is a problem that I see that many speakers and storytellers have. They take you through the first four steps, and then they forget to tell you how the characters change or how they changed. If you don't have that ultimate benefit, then why did you even listen to the story in the first place? Let's look at this a little bit deeper with the story with Judy and me. Remember the moment where she looked at that check and realized that financially she was going to be okay, and the impact that had on me. Now if I just stop there, you're going to wonder, well, what was the point? What was the change that Judy went through? She felt a sense of order in the middle of all that chaos. She knew that she had the security of her business still being able to run because she had the money to do that. She also knew she could help her employees keep their jobs, and by default, her employees' families would also have security. The change for me was simply that I no longer felt embarrassment or shame at selling insurance. In fact, I became a passionate messenger for life insurance. Every person I talked to after that about financial planning, I made sure they knew that life insurance had to be looked at. That is a major change of thinking on my part. And ultimately, that's why we tell stories or give speeches, is to change the way people think, feel, or act. You'll never do that if you don't show the audience the change, the way the person acted, thought, felt. You'll never get the audience buy-in on your climactic moment if you don't illustrate the change and let them see how the characters acted after that point. So by now, I guess you know your assignment. Your assignment is to take a look at your story, to find the change, and make sure, and if it's not in there, you've got to describe it. And the best way to really describe it is through conversation and dialogue. Through Judy, it was simply saying, oh my gosh, I can keep my business, those people can keep their jobs. And for me, it was going out and saying, hey, folks, we're going to talk about financial planning. Part of that is life insurance. Again, it gives the audience a better feel for the character, and they're more connected. So look for that change in your story. If it's not there, insert it. Go out and test it. Ask people who are giving you feedback to look just for that moment. You know the drill by now. Get the feedback, make some adjustments, go out and test it again. And that moment will become much more powerful in your stories. In our next C, you're going to learn about the conclusion of your story, how to close effectively so that people remember your message and act on it. Until then, you can probably fill in the words for me, but I'll say it anyway. Always remember, you have a story that someone needs to hear.